Hello, welcome back to The Road to Episode 7, my ongoing series where I chart the road to the release of Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens on December 16th, 17th, and 18th, 2015, depending on where you are in the world, and it is coming out tomorrow. Yeah. We're somehow a day away from The Force Awakens. I don't know what to say. I don't even know. I just don't even know. I don't even know. This is not like a normal episode of The Road to Episode 7. There's no real structure to it. I got nothing written down. I got nothing in mind. But tomorrow night, at this time, I will be going to see The Force Awakens in the cinema. It's crazy. It really is. 3 years ago, over 3 years ago, I was sat in this room from this angle talking about how Disney had bought Lucasfilm, and then 2.5 years ago, February 2013, I was stood by here starting the Road to Episode 7 series, episode number 1. This is now episode 101, and yeah, I'm just so unbelievably excited. It feels like it's not real, you know. I picked up my younger brother from school today. He's 10 years old, and I asked him if he was excited about the new Star Wars, and he was like, yeah. But I could tell that he was kind of maybe just saying that just to kind of go along with it. And I was just like, man, I'm definitely more excited than he is. And I'm going with him to see it on Saturday, but tomorrow is Wednesday the 16th, and at midnight I'll be going to a cinema with my old chum from high school, and we're going to see it. And I'll film a video then, and there's more to come. But yeah, a few things I want to talk about that I hadn't mentioned before, just little bits and pieces that didn't really make it to the last few videos, I suppose. There was a couple of things I saw that was kind of fun. One was a Verizon commercial with Chewbacca and BB-8 taking on these First Order stormtroopers. Really fun little advert that is like film quality. Like, it looks like it could be a scene from The Force Awakens, even though it isn't. A lot of fun, so definitely check that out and just YouTube it, Google it, whatever. And the same thing goes for an O2 commercial with C-3PO, R2-D2 and BB-8 out in the desert, and it's the new C-3PO with the red arm and stuff, so that was kind of cool and fun as well. And also, they've been pushing the new Force for Change campaign, which is a big charity that I've talked about before, where, you know, the makers of Star Wars, Lucasfilm, Disney, they get together to offer, you know, a huge prize to a fan in order to get donations. And this time they did one for the premiere of The Force Awakens, I believe, in Los Angeles. So about 4, 5, 6 lucky fans got to go to the premiere and stuff. I donated $10. I was more than happy to give a little bit to the cause. I believe they nominated 12 charities that each of the main cast nominated, which is really cool. It's kind of a worldwide thing. They had like Lupita Nyong'o nominated an African charity, and Domhnall Gleeson nominated an Irish charity. So I liked how it was from the cast and that kind of thing, a bit more personal. Mark Hamill, to raise awareness for this next round of the Force for Change campaign, was he dressed up as a First Order stormtrooper and went onto the Hollywood streets just to take pictures with people. And it's a really fun video. Check it out on StarWars.com or their YouTube page. And he's just like talking to people, saying, "Well, who's your favorite Star Wars character?" And she's like, "Oh, this one woman's like, oh, my favorite's Mark Hamilton." And he's like, "Mark Hamilton." It was really funny. And he's looking in great shape, by the way. I think he's lost even more weight for Episode 8, which is really cool. So I think he's got a much more substantial role in Episode 8. Also, on the note of, you know, is Han going to die in this film? Is Han Solo going to buy the farm in The Force Awakens? I have a sliver of doubt now. I have a 2% sliver of doubt because Harrison Ford usually has his hair really short. And of course Han Solo has hair that's grown out a bit more. And for the film he grew his hair out again to be kind of Han Solo-ish length. And as soon as he was done filming, he cut his hair again. If you remember at Comic-Con, he had the short haircut, which was back in the summer. But now that he's doing all the rounds, he's grown back his Han Solo hair a little bit, which might just be a complete coincidence, but I don't know, maybe he makes it. I don't know. They're starting filming in January. Hamill's grown his beard back. Harrison's grown his Han Solo hair back. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the spoilers are out already. The film premiered yesterday, 14th of December. It's now the 15th of December of me recording this. The spoilers are out there. And I saw a post that said, here it is, The Force Awakens and everything that happens in it. I was like, oh my god, like, the fact that it's at my fingertips is horrifying. I almost felt like just looking. I mean, how bad is that? I mean, I'm definitely not going to, but just the fact that it's there is just like, I could know. I could take the camera over to my laptop right now, and I could find out everything that happens in the film in the next 20 seconds. Like, it's almost tempting. But I've come this far. Got 24 hours to go. 24 hours to go! Oh my god. And I'm just watching some of the Empire Strikes Back archival commentary on the Blu-ray, which has been really good so far. And yeah, just trying to stay away from the internet, stay away from Facebook, Twitter, all that. Which has been really tough, you know, when you like open a new tab and then you realise, oh, and then you close a new tab. Also, the feature-length version of the Road to Episode 7, my vlogumentary, has really picked up the last week. I started sending out questions and stuff. I've had quite a few responses, and so, yeah, there might only be like 8 or 9, maybe 10 people involved, but I'm happy with that. I think it'll be a fun little project with lots of different people kind of participating, people of different ages and genders and stuff. Yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. We'll see what happens anyway. But before I end this, the next video will be me kind of getting ready to, going to, and then reacting to the film. So number 102 will be my first initial reaction to The Force Awakens. Oh yes. But I wanted to show you, of course I'm back here now in Wales, in my home country, in my old bedroom, which is mine for many years. Still got my Avengers poster up from a few years ago. It's cool to be home, great to see family and stuff like that, but I'm still just like, Force Awakens. But it's cool seeing all my old Star Wars stuff as well. Like, this is the original copy that I watched Star Wars for the first time on. Right there, even down to the cracked case. It's always been like that. Look how epic that poster is, and just, oh, this is Star Wars to me, you know. And look at that horribly put together back cover. I love it. I absolutely love it. The same for Empire, you know. These are how I watched these films in the first place. And I just, these videos hold so many memories for me, and I love this poster of Return of the Jedi as well. And this is the actual video that I watched. This cassette popped into a VCR 20 years ago, and I watched it. And I said, is there going to be another movie with Luke Skywalker in it? My stepdad said no. 20 years later, tomorrow, I'm going to see Luke Skywalker in a film again. It's just, I can't believe it. So I've been putting on some stuff from the Blu-ray set, and also, I've got the book, The Making of The Empire Strikes Back, which is my favourite of the whole, you know, series, and my favourite film of all time. I forgot how ridiculous this book is. Like, I think I'll show you it in, like, tomorrow's video maybe, as I'm kind of preparing, but it is just one of the best books I've ever seen in my life. Just very quickly, you know, just absolutely gorgeous. My battery's running out. This has been the most hectic and sloppily made episode of this video. Video of this series. But I'm all over the place. I can't wait. I'm excited. I hope I don't get disappointed. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Leave any thoughts you have about the pre-anticipation of the film down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. May the Force be with you. Force Awakens tomorrow night. I just, yeah. Oh, and there was also a 60 minutes overtime video which had J.J. Abrams watching John Williams score The Force Awakens, and we got to hear, I almost didn't watch it, but I listened to it, I watched it. It was John Williams scoring the opening of The Force Awakens just after the crawl is over, the first piece of music, and it was just like, it wasn't like overwhelming like Duel of the Fates, but it was like new Star Wars music, you know. And then there's a bit where he's conducting the orchestra, and they're doing the classic theme, kind of like with a twist, and it was just like, yeah, it's all getting a bit, it's all getting to be a bit too much. I'm 27 years old, and I feel like 20 has been knocked off that this week. Beyond excited. I think it's, it goes without saying at this point. And there's also been a new international trailer, a Chinese trailer, which wasn't great in terms of the musical arrangement. Like, it felt a bit choppy and like stop-starty, but the footage, oh yeah, it's got me so excited. It's unbelievable. And there's been other stuff. There's been TV spots. There's one of Kylo Ren spinning his blade around and looking all badass and stuff. And so there's just been too much to cover. I mean, I travelled home and stuff like that, so don't have time to sit down and kind of go through every shot like I used to do with all the trailers and TV spots. So it's just the final push now. Tomorrow it's happening. That's all there is to it, and this is really the end. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so I made a mistake earlier. The premiere in Los Angeles wasn't yesterday, it's right now. Right now, and they're streaming it live on YouTube, the red carpet and stuff. But I'm not going to watch it just because you don't know, there could be commenters in there who, again, as I said, the spoilers are out there. I'm sure the commenters on the live feed are going to be like, guess what, blah blah blah, so no, I'm avoiding it. But yeah, the premiere's tonight, yesterday. So yesterday I think was an advanced press screening, because I saw that John Boyega put a clip on Instagram that he was going to see the film with an audience for the first time. So I think press screening started on the 14th. The premiere's tonight. The embargo has been lifted. People can talk about it at the press. They can talk about it. So I'm staying away. I'm staying away. And this is the end of the video. Thank you and good night.